Good evening all, how are we doing? Hope you're all well. I'm getting tangled. No, I don't think that's right. I don't know, it seems very loud. What's going on? It is very loud, something's changed. How the heck did that happen? That looks about right. That's better. I was probably fiddling with something I shouldn't have been doing. How are we all getting on? Happy Wednesday. Evening Steve, evening Gray, evening Blender. Hope you're all well. Chemist, good evening Noel. Early tide. Evening Mango. The chemist mod, nice going there Steve. Clean toilet as well Mango, nice. For a nice clean cozy home build. Now we need a clean bath. And a shower. We need a shower unit. Antigo, how are you doing? Yes, definitely chillest. 2 years and finally able to go to the toilet. You're going to be there a while then, Steve. Marina Kenshin, how are we doing? It's doing well, everyone. Good. Ready to roll? Kind of. I need to sort my sleeves out. Like this jumper. It's nice and warm, but it bunches up around my wrists. It's fine most of the time, but not so much when you're gaming. So, where are buttons and things? There they are. So, new week. Well, technically yesterday was a new week of challenges, but first time jumping into the weeklies at least today, so should be cool. Started my new build though, so I'm going to have to decide on another character. Somebody suggested my archer, which I'm toying with. This might be fun. God knows what will be involved in getting that character rolling again, because I haven't played him since Wasteland dropped. To be honest, I'm not even sure what stage they actually got to. I think they might have got through Wastelanders, but I'll have to review it and find out. Oh good. The webcam's actually behaving itself today. Always a menace. Right, I should disinfect. Definitely needs to in the wasteland. Ooh, that is a long way away now. Day? Okay. I tweaked some stuff in OBS this afternoon, and apparently it's taking a while to recover from it. So, seeing as we're here, let's start with the atomic shop, shall we? Widespread result bundle, okay, that's interesting. So this is the thing we saw in the Steel Dawn test server. Little stage there. And not a small one, I'm guessing. What have we got? Striped window warnings, golf cart ride, floor set, wallpaper set, Kirby Head Art Deco bust set, Orgatronic Deluxe, that sounds worrying, and a fancy performance stage. There's a small one there, I'm not sure what this big one is. Not too bothered about the golf cart, but fair enough. New set flooring sets look quite nice. Not too bothered about the top two, but that one looks quite nice. The awnings, they're actually listed on there. Oh yeah, they are. Striped window awnings, fair enough. Those are quite nice. Those add a little bit of extra texture and stuff, break up some flat surfaces. That's a really good little addition, actually. I approve. Some returning wallpapers from the look of that. I'm sure I've seen them in other people's builds, so what the heck they're doing here already? In this bundle, I don't know. Like I say, I haven't picked them up. And those must be the Kirby Head Art Deco bust set. Which remind me of some of the stuff that I had in Fallout 4 via mods. Didn't use it very often, but a couple of times I did. Pricey bundle, but there's some good stuff in there, so that's a possibility. Walls and floors, nice. Might have a couple of those. Not too bothered about the organ. Golf cart ride. That would take me to what? 1,000. Not that I have any at the moment. That I have a maybe feeling on. They're quite cool, but I don't know. Not that big either, so that's quite cool. What else was there in here? Stages. And the golf cart ride. And the awnings, which I think are available separately, are they? No. Bundle might be the way to go, marginally. free apparel apparently. New Year stuff still floating around. You want to pick those up, which is cool. Ooh, loads of plushies. That's quite nice. Got a few there that I haven't picked up yet. Might think about grabbing those. If I go to grab this, it would knock the price down a fair bit. Got that one already. 1, 2, 3. Got this one as well. I've got the Vault Boy plushie, got the Silver Shroud, I've got the Grognak. The lamp there, which I'm guessing is not actually supposed to be there. Crocodilus one as well. Oh, the Willowed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 720. That's not terrible. Always good to have a little bit of extra decoration. So, a few more Christmas bits still hanging around, but they're on their way out after this week, I guess. The freebies. Loungewear. Clean looking lounge. That's quite nice. We'll have that. No, not that button. That button. What's got? Oh, Nuka Shine Power Armor's quite nice. 700, that's pretty reasonable. And the party poster, which is from the good old Nuka Shine questline. It's been a while since we've had that in the store, but surprised it's there. I'm guessing it's still free. Okay, so what character? Yeah, why not? Let's jump in and see what the heck happens when I play my... or check out my archer, at least. It's been a long time. Good shower in the burrows. I'm not even sure where that would be. You're around level 60. I'm 30 something, I think, Steve. You want the organ? White Springs Cup gives you a headache. Fair enough. The leafy one, or the other one of the other ones. Leafy one's a bit much, in my opinion, as well. Good Darth plushie. Well, I haven't got plushies. Nice icons on my mouse mat there. They're all Fallout themed and me themed at the same time. Ooh, somebody wants to kill me. Okay, let's do something about that. Apparently commit suicide. Or maybe my turret's did it for me. I don't know. Eh. Nice. I feel like we're a bit laggy. See what happens when I do that. Yeah, it definitely feels like... Yeah, well, that's why it's laggy, because the frames are absolute garbage. Wonderful. I might have to try a different server then, in a minute. So I guess we could start here. Maybe we won't start there. Maybe we'll start here. An explosive bow. Oh, no, that's not the right button. That's the right button. It's just got explosive arrows, it's not legendary. Okay, fair enough. Okay. And got a whole load of other stuff to get rid of and possibly sell, apparently. What else have we got? Oh yeah, I have got instigating bow. Deal with this one. Instigating and good for VATs if you happen to be that way inclined, which I'm not. So I still need to find an upgrade for that. My backpack doesn't have anything particularly special on it. Some reasonable armour, but we might think about upgrading that. You ever think about how to increase my archer's damage? I should probably check what mutations I've got. Herbivore's on here, good. Okay, so speed have I got? It has been months since I played this character, so I have no idea what's going on. A few bits to sell from the look of it. I'm sure it's just stim packs. Original amount of boiled water. All food from the look of it. Okay. I'll put some food in, eh? Actually, I think I might have done this build after One Wasteland dropped, but it's the only thing I've played in on this character since, so it's been a while. I like this build, especially in the evening, it's nice. Well, I've got no idea where my kitchen is. Video should still be up on this one. It's old now, but it's good. There's the kitchen. While I'm here, we haven't got any legendary perks, but I've got no legendary coins either, so we can get things rolling. Do I have... I do have Super Duper available. Wonderful. So, as I don't have that much food, take advantage of this right now. Yeah. Perks out. Reasonably decent set on there. I might want to upgrade it before too terribly long, but I've got a few additional ones in there that do a little bit more damage. And I've got some legendary perks in, I just can't do anything with them. I've got an extra slot lock for that. What have I got so far? Legendary luck, legendary charisma, follow through. Can't upgrade that any further right now. Range sneak attack damage increases damage to target by 10% for 10 seconds. That's quite cool. So if I don't kill them, then I do 10% extra damage for 10 seconds afterwards. Okay, what we've got here that might be worthwhile on my archer. One of my factory's good, but... Oh, far-flung fireworks? I haven't. That's not a bad one. It wouldn't be a bad idea to have it on. Fire damage resistance when wearing matching armour. Survival aiding chem. That might not be a bad way to go. Brads. I don't know right now. Oops, quite as far as I meant to go. What have we got? A few punching things. All my archer stuff set up. Boosted my luck up. So they can have bloody moustache jeans. Boost that further, but not right now. Actually, could only put 1 point in it anyway, I think. Yeah, escape artist. That's not a bad idea. Sneaks up at maximum, so I might want to go put some more in there. Free perks available, apparently. Extra damage under the charisma tree wouldn't be a bad idea, but that'll be on down the line. Cool. Okay, so we're all sneaky archer, really, aren't we? That is way too big. Right up in your face, that. Sneak damage increases damage to target per turn. Okay. Yeah, so if I do a sneak attack, I then do extra damage afterwards, okay, if it doesn't kill. Okay, cool. Far-flung fireworks might be the way to go. So I have a shortcut. That would also be handy. Thinking that probably for now. Do that for now. Cool. Legacy camp. Not quite that old. Oh yeah, actually, given the... actually, no. You could still do it. You just wouldn't be able to have quite so long poles in a couple of places. There's the heads wedged up the bottom moment, apparently. Oh, that's just my chilling ill sleeping area. Okay. So, I've got a stash box somewhere, I'm sure I have. Full one. There we go, that'll do. Right, how are we looking now? Full. Of course we are. Do I have... Here's the check. No, my... Fire vending is not switched on and set up. I think it's set up, I just think I haven't wired it in yet. Looks rather like. Yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, so it's my usual setup on there, so my corn soup's there when I need it. Cool. We'll go and clear some stuff out. Nearest train station, wherever that's going to be. Grafton, apparently. Should be ready to roll from there. Well, I would love to have a plushie option, but unfortunately it's not available. Otherwise it would be quite cool. Yeah, plushies would be cool, but sadly not an option. Let's get... No, that could definitely be. Okay, Furious high-speed minigun. That's actually probably not a bad idea. I'll probably sell. Right. Vendor does not have enough script. Really? Okay. I suppose that still doesn't make any sense. Okay, whatever. Deeply confused by this, but either I've forgotten something completely or it's just being usual buggy self, so nothing else stashing there.
Be sure to stop.
You are can flog
while
them.
you can.
Frag grenades. Way more than I want to lug around. Going on here. Chilling the Moo Moo mask. Random fedora for some reason. Yeah, that's fine. 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 Go. That. Quite impacts, I don't think. Well, that's a good start. We'll leave the rest of that there, I think. Curiosity, how's my carry weight look? Terrible, not great. Cool. I don't know if I can cope with carrying that many miniguns and things, or whatever the heck I've got tucked away in here. But we'll be fine. So. Challenges. Start with the dailies. Build fort or wall in a shelter. Yeah, definitely haven't done shelters on this character. Go and grab one, I guess. Complete the quest. Although I'll go through the whole hog, I don't think. Playing the workshop, complete an event, that'll be easy to cross off. Kill Scorch, level up, and collect caps. Already done, so that's a good start. Buy sell from a player 5 times. I guess we do that every day this week. Claim 5 workshops. Collect caps, complete daily ops. Didn't see that on the dailies either, actually. Won't be doing that on this character, I know that much. Complete an event. Build glowing creature. Level up. Buy other players' shelters. If I'd known that, I'd just have done it all in one go, in and out. Right. So, I guess I bounce back to my camp and do some stuff over there first. That crossed off. Christ. Yeah, it'd be a bit of a surprise, that one. Build a mansion. In this game, not bloody likely. Yeah, I don't want to be here at all, really, do I? Okay, we'll worry about the shelters and stuff in a bit. They'll run up north. Out of curiosity, what's the level up to? Shocking as it might have done. Suppose we've got any gourds here, have we? It's on the ball, will it? Hey, I do. Haven't got any cranberries, but maybe I'll do something about that. A couple of things at the same time there. Claiming workshop, completing event. Well, I'm not going to claim that one, 'cause it's jinxed. Okay, we'll start Aaron Holt Homestead and run up and grab a shelter, I guess, first. Oh dear. Yeah, but it's not supposed to be 150, is it? Sure, it's supposed to be higher than that. That's what I'm thinking I've probably forgotten. Where am I going? There somewhere. Ah, well, that makes it a bit easier. There's an icon on the HUD. Yeah. These does not look good over there. Without sore losers. I should probably have checked for... What? Oh great, I've got an immortal eyebot. Feeling like the blade is going to be an unsatisfying experience right now. Yeah, I probably just misremember the amount of script they're supposed to have. I thought that was something weird was going on the other day. That's also conceivable. Yeah. Can't bother doing Steel Dawn again. Very much. That's off. Well, we should probably early warnings. What's the main one? Already done that. Cool. Looks like I have actually done Wastelanders on this character. I thought I had, but...
Oh, a visitor. Oh, I thought this day would never come. I haven't had a visitor in ages. Welcome to the Appalachian Shelters Claim Center, visitor. I'm called Mr. Clark. It's my job to help eager new customers such as yourself take your first step into the miraculous world of shelters. Oh, cursory analysis suggests you are likely here to... Goodness. Forgive my tone. I'm experiencing some memory issues. As I was saying, a bright-eyed visitor like yourself must be here to claim your free shelter today. Is that right?
Sure is. And Florida as well. Fun times. Can't imagine I'd be particularly successful on that point though, no? Gonna end with a lot of ugliness, I imagine. Now we're doing something, alright. There's a company making fallout shelters. Indeed. Arizona as well, is it? There's something to be said there, Gary. Yeah, we're doing easy. Right, let's grab that shelter. No, wait, wrong game.
Splendid!
Other button.
Oh, before I can distribute your shelter to you, you'll need to register as a shelter owner. The terminal in the back will guide you through it. Once you've finished registering, return to me, and I'll distribute your free shelter to you.
Totally sure why I'd need to register. Hey, if I'm going to come into a place that's got plenty of free scrap. Ooh, weird sideways movement going on there. Cleaning the bathroom out.
I'm so grateful to have a customer. I was beginning to think this day would never come.
Yep, what do we talk to them? I'll take that. Thank you. That was challenging. Right. Register. Shelter owner registration system. Owner. It's easy. Oh, so I'm turning the music back on, aren't we? Music. Nice.
It looks like you've successfully registered as a shelter owner. Congratulations, visitor. A marvelous new world of home expansion awaits. I'll distribute your free shelter to you, along with some materials to build your shelter's entrance, as a personal thank you for being my customer. Before we part ways, visitor, is there anything else I can help you with?
I think I'm good for now.
Then allow me to extend a warm Shelters Claim Center farewell to you, along with my thanks for being my first customer. Enjoy your new home, visitor.
Well, I'm just going to dig a hole in the ground and stick some signposts in it, but, you know, it's all good. Ironhot Homestead. I'll grab that. We'll detour via there whilst we've got the opportunity. Apparently, the vault entrance didn't actually get marked on my map, which is surprising, considering I was standing right outside it. You just finally got your notification, Belinda. Helpful as usual. Or a thing. I think I really need my explosive bow on here, but we'll put it on anyway. But find it anyway. Yeah, put a different skin on them, didn't I, for that one? Need to get the composite bow at some point, which would require a lot of grinding out, I think. Anybody else? Fly over there, okay. I think we're good. Keep pressing the wrong button to try and put my weapon away. Because of varying control schemes. Everybody thinks their own control scheme is best. None of them realise that my control scheme is best. Give me that. But he's still bugged as hell, I see. Always good. I think by now I'd know where all the cranberry bushes are. Apparently not. Yes. Right in. To my tree house. How are we doing, Christopher? Well, glad to be of service. Yeah, I think you're BRB in chief, aren't you, Matt? One more floor up, or a few more, depending on your perspective. Oh, I still need the bloody gourds, don't I? Well, that's annoying. This character doesn't apparently have healing factor. Keep an eye out for that. Yeah, perks. The word I'm looking for. More than I thought I did. Nice. Yeah, up and over, please. There we go. Server or just game in general being laggy right now? I'll try server hop in a minute. Did I run out of then? Knowledge of the alphabet apparently. Cranberries, okay, fair enough. Come on, I think we're good to go. Okay, so and build stuff in a shelter that I've yet to position. Get downstairs. Red button just resets the universe, I think, Ancient. It would be appealing on occasion. More like if you hit the right button, really, aren't they? In we go. Be nice when they standardise controls. Yeah, a cold day before they actually pull that one off, I think. How are we doing, Diggy? You alright? Usual preferences. Political. Where are you? There you are. Included trees were the way to go, didn't we? But apparently not in here. Okay, that works. So I forget how many I needed to build. What I need to build. Oh, floors or walls. No wonder I didn't do anything. Wildly unhelpful then. Floors and walls. Okay then. Have it, I think. Next! Get out of the build menu may help. Complete event, kill Scorch, overlap, claim workshop. There's a handy dandy workshop just over here. It's already been claimed. That's suboptimal. Complete an event, manhunt. Can we? Yeah, I suppose we go. Let's see how we do with Archer on this one. That'll be a bit sneaky. Got the organ today. Pretty huge, I would imagine. Glad you're enjoying it. Any plans for this character to get the Chinese stealth suit?
Attention. This
I think I decided against that idea for some reason, but I don't know.
Mad Dog Malone is on the loose.
I'll have to check that idea.
Infamous criminal has slipped his leash. I need all armed citizens to surround.
I'll look into the Chinese stealth suit in a minute, but I have a feeling I did get it and then decided against it because it wasn't
Be
providing enough
sure
benefit
keep him
to
alive. I
go
intend
to
make
the
an
loss of
example
armor.
of him to all the other prisoners. My marshals will take care of transporting him back here.
Humans, so small, so weak. My chest.
Should have been your head. Alright, that's Mad Dog down. That was easy. Hop. Down. I didn't mean to do that. I did mean to do that, though. Sneak a sneak. Alright, you meaties. No, you don't flog that as well. Not that I really need to on this character. Doing alright for money right now. I'm remembering already why I stopped playing this character. The upstairs is getting shooty. Pass. No idea where they are. Excuse me?
Little human.
Great. Yep, remembering. Really slow bows. Oh well. And then stuff like that happens. Okay, another one off the list. Nice. Join Fallout first. Yeah, not struggling so much with stash limits is definitely a bonus. Kill Scorched level up. I think we can do that. Flame Workshop. Must do all three in quick succession, but I don't foresee that happening. Going to do Mononga Power Plant's probably the easiest workshop as it's nearby. Yes, I do have a build on a ship. Even Mr. Max, you alright?
Attention customers! Mononga Power Plant has experienced an unexpected failure.
I did
We
get a
apologize
shotgun,
for the
yeah.
inconvenience.
Be pretty
Rest
brutally
assured
effective.
that our maintenance crews are working hard to minimize the outage and safely restore power. Based on current projections, most customers should expect
Playing the
power
Old
to be
Republic
restored
Ancient.
by-
I've been thinking about doing that again. A video on whether or not it was worth returning in 2021. Yesterday I think I watched it. Was. It didn't really have much of an update over whether or not it was worth returning in 2020, to be honest, but the gist was much the same. Dear. Yes, no, maybe. Apparently I hit him. Yes, this isn't Horizon Zero Dawn where you can unknock your arrow. On the other hand, apparently I have a ghost fence. Hey, I'm out! Wonder if that was actually going to be a thing. Keep an eye on how many arrows I haven't got. Because I'm utterly unused to the mechanics at the moment, apparently. Bit of stuff off that guy, relatively speaking. Ah! No, that was not at all the button I pressed. A bash on the nose. Shitty on that. On down there, it's dark. On the bright side, it looks like the issues I was having were more to do with being in the forest than the server. Its frame rates have climbed back up again now. Data, I'll get rid of that event. No. Fastest way to generate scorched at a fisher site. Probably fast travel to it, I would guess. I have no idea whether or not that would actually work. Fast travel from one to another, but you'll end up in a lot of scorched beast fights that way. Why not, Mr. Max? Sith Warrior, nice. Good, good storyline, that one. What I recall of it. Another one I never finished. But I don't think I've actually finished any of the storyline, to be honest. I just kept playing and having a great time. I was like, right, okay, I want to try something different now. Before I got to the end of the storyline. Probably play it again at some point. God knows when. Eh? Might end up playing it with my brother at some point as well. Let's defend the workshop event we're going to support. Oh well, I don't need an event anyway, so if it does, great. If it doesn't, fine. Right, what next? Kill Scorched, level up. Glowing creatures, numerous ways I could do those. Scorched is probably my next best bet. We could go up to Mononga and hunt down some glowing creatures. That might be a good idea. There'll be plenty of glowing mole miners up here, I think. A left-handed bow user, yeah. It is rather unnatural. I mean, I'm not bothered about the side the arrow's on, but... Got him! Damn. His legs, huh? Over his head. Stay still. The bullet speed of a kid's bow, this. Where are you? You were here a minute ago, you sneaky git. I'm explosive, but well, I would, but I can't see the target now. Ah, there he is. Got him. Put your own words on the outside of the organ. I'm not quite sure where you're going with that, Belinda. And I think I might be better off for that. There we go, that's that guy's one. Where is he? Two fellow, where are you? Would have been a bullseye if he hadn't wriggled. Oh, the crap. Craft some arrows, see? Pressing buttons for the lols. Yeah. I'd forgotten about those bugs. Bow won't switch half the time. Taking out these more miners, and I don't seem to be getting a lot of credit for... I don't need that. I don't know what the hell I just picked up that I don't need. Screw it. Taking out glowing creatures. I am getting credit, I'm just not noticing it. That's fine. I'll live with that. Two-shot. Bloody two-shot quadruple capacity. Nice. Would be effective. Oh. Just collect it and they spawn. Fair enough. I seem to remember talking about that the other day, actually. Now that you mention it. Say the other day, it was probably weeks ago at this point. Yeah, moly, 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 moly. Get on out and get an arrow in the face. I mean, I can hit your face. Is probably a coin flip. Can't hit them at all right now. God's sake. 2-year-old could draw a bow faster than that. Yeah, I remember why I haven't played this character in a while now. Just die already! Somebody else out there I didn't get as well. Yeah, just imagine that. Not sure why there's depth of field on. I'm pretty sure I turned the depth of field off. And now he falls off. Right. I don't think I'll bother retaking that. Okay, next stop. Kill Scorch, kill glowing creatures. You can't get 2-for-1 special on that one. Good spot for Scorch. Not too far away. Valley Cabins, probably. For sneaking through. I'll be sure. Won't do much for our levels, though. Yeah, let's do Pleasant Valley Cabins. Bowstring and extension cord. Twine, I think. About the plasma caster. I've heard good things about the plasma caster. Not actually used one. A lot of hassle to actually get one, but have heard good things. Be some scorched up here. There's one. I can see him. Sun's coming a little bit. There's another thing that doesn't make a vast amount of sense. You have to hold the bow at full draw for quite a long time before it, crosshair tightens up to make the bow more accurate. But the longer you hold the bow at full draw, the harder it is to be accurate. Totally hit that dude. At least unless it's a really weedy bow, anyway. Love the arrow speed on these. I mean, I like using bows, I just wish it was actually behaving sort of like an actual bow does. Quite my plan, but okay. Leaking out's kind of unnecessary at this point with everybody being dead. Leave that one alone, I think it's too much hassle with this build. They changed the vendor cap back down again. They haven't changed it up in the first place, technically. They did it as a test for a bit. And they may or may not do it permanently, or it may just be an event thing. We're not entirely sure yet. We'll probably find out in the next few months. The hell kind of bow am I shooting here? No arrow in the world drops that fast. Or fires that slowly either. Stay right there, buddy. Yeah. Killed him with a leg shot. I know he was a fair way away, but not that far. I see you. Well, I don't, but I saw you disappear around the corner. Somebody grunted. Ding. Can't remember what materials I need to craft arrows with right now. There we go, that's better. He's beeping off in the distance. Brain keeps telling me to pick stuff up that I don't need on this character, that I need for other ones. Yeah, 556, grab it. No. Do not grab it. Let's try being sneaky there. Didn't quite work. Yep, I spy ya. Did. 15 shots. You don't want to get shot apparently, Scorched. He wants legs. Run out loud. New plan. New plan time. Maybe bringing in anti-trolling laws. Be interested to see if they find a way to actually enforce such a thing. I haven't seen anything about it. Screw this. Say hello to my pointy friend. Oh, I'm more a slashy friend, but anyway. Oh, I see what you mean, Gray. Yeah, the string on the Blood Eagle bow. I don't know if it's the string is, but yeah, it is actually. I mean, I noticed there's an extension cord tied around it, but I didn't realise it was the whole string. Couple of bits tied around to keep it there, but yeah, it does look rather like it's the same thing, doesn't it? Though it also looks a bit thinner, so it's kind of hard to tell. Good eye. Stay put. Oh. Like, I swear you didn't shoot and I heard the gun go off, but there's somebody right behind me. 7 shots left. 12 shots left. Let me out, let me out. That camera, which I can't pick up apparently. Sounds about typical. Plastic I don't need, I'm sure of that. Ink. Yeah, I remember finding bobbleheads in Fallout 3 and how good that was. Much bigger deal then. 4 as well, but 3 was... I mean, it was the first time I went looking for them, I suppose, so there's that too, but... Excuse me, much more impactful. Down up here, aren't we? I need one more scorched somewhere. Over and see if there's any over here or if they're all... There might be more miners of glow. Something like that down here. Not too bad either. Get some glowing enemies off the list. I'm not telling either way at the moment. Gosh, wonderful. Keep your mind up. Yep. Right in. Up next. Back to camp, I think, to make some arrows. Think of the pet system they're beginning. Well, we don't really know anything about it yet, other than it'll be fairly simple. You can emote at them. You have to feed them. I find that unlikely. You barely have to feed your own character. I can't see them making it so you have to feed pets. I haven't seen a great deal of stuff on the subject yet, but I've seen a few videos that I fully suspect are utterly bullshitting, so I guess we'll see what the reality actually is when Bethesda tell us something about it. Right, have I got any decent perks for crafting arrows? Some from the look of that. Super duper as well. Now. It's not the one I wanted, although it's not actually a bad perk. White. Up next. Level up, maybe, hopefully. Visit other players' shelters, glowing creatures. I think it's going to be the way to go. Again, with mole mine is probably the best bet. I'm curious, what's the daily up today? Cloaked super mutants in the burrows. Burrows kind of sucks, but cloaked super mutants is reasonable. Except that their cloaking effect doesn't work properly, so there's that. Good place for... Yeah, I guess we head straight down to World Station. It's probably the easiest bet. If you can have a pet Deathclaw. I don't think Deathclaws are going to be on the list, to be honest. But I could be wrong. The character just got a Secret Service chest armor plan. Nice. Weightless agility, weapon weight reduction. Yeah, that's not a bad combination. That's good for any character, to be honest. Why? Why? Naff off. Still trying to play the wrong game. Yeah. Got some more miners. That one's glowing, unfortunately, but... I think I remember why I didn't actually have the explosive bow equipped. It actually does less damage than the plasma arrows, even when you're not in stealth and stuff. Splash damage isn't bad, but kind of takes out the effect of the instigating if you have to tag another enemy with it. What? What? Too hot. I hit him. Anybody else going to wander around my field of view? On the back. Got him in the arm as well. Damn. One down. Shite. That made it a lot easier. Whole lot of useless shite, as per. Toy cars actually worth having. Getting no glowing ones, unfortunately. Better. What happened there? Bugged out as usual, I imagine. Third of step. Aha! There you are. Just turn around. There we go. The one. Damn. Turned it precisely the wrong moment there. There might be a board in that window. Stop stopping when I don't want you to, and stop moving when I don't want you to as well. There we go, that's better. Sure if I heard a footstep there or it was just falling debris. Be either. I had a crit for every time I got offered a mole miner gauntlet, man. Right, tyre. Force controlling laws in Australia can make platform providers legally disclose the details of anybody they're interested in prosecuting. Interesting idea. It'll only work on people inside the country, though. I think nobody going to extradite over trolling laws, no matter what the treaty. Aha! You're not. What? Right, no dice there then. So let's try over here, see if we have a bit more luck. We'll just do the same thing China does, okay, VPNs. Yeah, well, growing in popularity as well, VPNs, so So they make it harder for people to be traced. And they are very affordable these as well, so... That's a small problem with their plan, yeah. Evening, Skyrim, how are we doing? I always stop at the most inopportune moments. Kind of cool watching the plasma arrows just bounce off stuff. Got him! Wasn't glowing though, so fairly anticlimactic. Now there's that one. Evening, Mystical. I think your best bet to get fusion cores if you're level 18 would probably be Poseidon Energy. If you take over the workshop there, Poseidon Power Plant by Charleston, that went right through him. Forgot about that little bonus of using bows in this game. Yeah, if you take over Poseidon Energy Plant just near Charleston there, occupied at the moment on this server, but there we go. Any of the power plants have fusion core generators in them. If you can power them up, if you do the powering up event, you can. It will spawn when you turn up there. Power the resource extractor, I suppose. Nice and easily. That's basically your easiest place to get them from. You get about 3 an hour that way. 3 every half hour, something like that. Well, I'm not having a right lot of luck right now. I know where my next place to try out's going to be. Hunt for glowing creatures. Yeah. Has to be scorched up, doesn't it? Let's... Blackwater mine. Usually a few in there. How we doing, Clayton? You alright? How we doing, Arthur? Thoughts on the camp nerf from me would be, what the hell do they think they're playing at, to be honest? I can't imagine why they're doing it. Entirely conceivable they've done it by accident. That wouldn't be the first time. But in either sense, they're supposed to be improving the building system for over the last year and this one. So why the heck their idea of improvement is ruining it, I don't know. Well, what can we do? Someone's already got it. Server hop and try another one. Other than that, well, that's basically the only way you can get them in a hurry short of crafting them, which you won't be doing at your level. I wouldn't recommend PvP for it. Mostly PvP in this game is terrible. Injured by oxygen. Me? Watching this whole time without dropping a like? Shocking behaviour, guy. Playing a bit of Dark Souls, Skyrim. Nice. Which one are you playing? Yeah, doing good over here. Diddly Mole Miner at level 94. Double damage headshot. Wasn't enough to take him down, but apparently the second one was. Take a buff. Get back here, you faggot. See, you try and bite me, you get electrocuted. You didn't think that through, did you? Ah, blowing mole miner. Now you're talking my language. Apparently his hunchback got in the way there. And you need a couple more. He's living or dead? Didn't find out, will we? Dead then. That's a bit ragdoll on that, eh? Like to get me drunk and dancing. Not enough booze in the world. Or at least not enough booze in this house, anyway. Oh. Back here. Done looting you yet? One more and we'll have the set. You upstairs or downstairs? You're upstairs. But you're not glowing, so that doesn't look much. Sneaky. Considering I've got like my stealth up at maximum, I should be much stealthier than this. Being caution. Well. He's already dead apparently, he's got a ghostly head. Well, level up, that'll do. I've completely turned around. Put it down now. Falling into the water is just what you want to hear when you're down an old abandoned mine. Really fills you with confidence. Some rads in this room. That's high up in the air and I'm still getting irradiated. Right down it. There's the pop-up about a week late. Wasn't going down there really, is there? One more glowing creature. Well, I'll worry about it later. I think I'll probably stumble across one. Player shelters, daily ops, complete events, claim workshops. Claiming some more workshops might be a good way to go. On the other hand, they're mostly full on this server, so there's that. Bounce back to camp and then try another server. Tally ho! You remind people to drop a like, but YouTube will hold it. More than likely. You can. Bit of a waste of resources though, and if you're at a low level, you might not have the fusion generator plans. That's what I was thinking there, Mark. More the not having the plans issue actually than anything. But it's daytime. I want a server hop, which is usually a terrible combination of things because it means I'll server hop into night. But there we go. See how it goes. The digits and such. At least now I'm on a different server. Is that mutant a really bad shot, or is he shooting my camp? Always open to some debate, that. Okay, let's have a look at the map on this one. A bit more luck this time. Well, it seems to be more luck. It's entirely possible I'll get here and it'll go, oh, actually, it has already been over. Does that quite a lot. Steal the workshop. People, yeah. People may have turrets up. Hey, mate. I'm on the wrong character to paste down a sign saying help yourself. No, I'm just claiming it's not actually interesting approach. I'm just trying to funnel about the guys, maybe. Not the worst idea ever if you want to make life easy for yourself. My turrets now. Ha 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 ha. I held around a bit and we'll defend the place in a minute. I wonder why they did that to create a turret stand there. Toilet plant. Going around a buttload of stuff I don't really need as well, huh? Doing. But if I leave, it'll instantly pop up with the event. Head down here, this one kind of annoys me. Helpful if the floors are clever use of rings. It does tend to help. How are we doing, Brock? Yeah, I need to test the old wooden railings and find out if they just don't work around staircases anymore. Moronic. Or they don't work at all. Would be doubly moronic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, event. No, okay, we're going somewhere else. We'll come back later. Events and workshops crossed off hopefully this way. Some of them anyway. Because another player's who can give it a go. Not quite sure what you're insinuating there, Gray, but well, I know it's not kids' content, but I was hoping to be a little more family friendly than that. Wonder what outfit he was wearing there. Oh look, there's the event. Knew as soon as I left it'd pop up. Wonder if I could kind of swing through the thing, get it to work, but apparently I can't even jump up there right now. And beat them all out, so I probably won't even need to do that. Okay. Cool. Actually, I should probably stick with that. I'm going after more rats, really, shouldn't I? Yeah, not my favourite things either, Liberators. Especially when you get caught out by a really high level one. But you have an archer character, or is this one just a random weapon? This particular character is an archer. I haven't played him in... God, well, since September, I think. But yeah, actually is an archer. Yeah, perks are all in that line. One Wastelander's really not done archery any favours. Which is so much because it needed a lot of favours doing in the first place, so... Fuck you. Creepy git. That was suspiciously immortal for a moment there. I'll just stand over here and wait for them to come running at me. I hope the turrets will do the job. Deathcore Gauntlet looks pretty awesome when it's been used though. Definitely a bow woman, Grey. Epic looking character. See if we've got a better backpack for her actually at some point. There's 2 more mole rats. One of them's supposedly right here. The other one's apparently half a mile away. Oh, I see him. Yeah. Another event done. I need to defend Sunshine... whatever it was. I'll call it Sunshine Tidings, that's not what it's called. Sunshine Meadows. That's not Billings Homestead, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Everybody in lightning, alright? Yeah, the boats are fun, but they've got kind of a bit of a limit on them. They're really, really slow. The arrow speed is way, way too low. And absolutely useless if you're not in stealth. The draw speed is terrible as well. Plus, sometimes the arrows go straight through things. Sometimes they get stuck in things that aren't actually there. It's riddled with issues, to be honest, which is a bit disappointing. Anti-armor compound bow. Okay. Depends what the other effects on it are, Grey, I think. But yeah, it's not bad. Two choices: go join the hooligans or stay home and watch me. I think the staying home is probably better. I'd say I'm generally a big fan of hooliganism. Remember this little one? Definitely don't remember this one. I don't know if it's new or it's just a detail I never sunk into my brain at some point, but now the event comes up. Jolly haven't grabbed this one or I'll bounce back. Dog. All right. Any more for any more? Apparently so. Right now. Get back here. Incredibly short-armed character. Legendary mole rat running around with another medic's weapon. Gatling plasma. What it is with this character and getting medics drops. You can see the melee character. Do you mean the ghoul psycho with the knife? But in either case, not sure. Probably at some point. Got to play this one for a change after it was mentioned the other day. I'll be playing my building character, but I'm halfway through a build at the minute, so... Well, halfway through a build is probably optimistic, but it's underway. Building system's driving me bananas as usual, but there we go. But I'll definitely be jumping back onto it at some point. Run it up to level 104 already. Crikey. Busy. Glad you're enjoying it though. Where am I? Oh, in the dirt for some reason. Defeat wild mongrels. 4 bloody waves? I think Bethesda don't like me. Die, mutt! Oh, get up there. I was kind of hoping that turret might, you know, assist me in some level, but apparently that was a waste of resources, right? Numb nuts. That blood that came off that thing, I'd be absolutely covered in it. Doesn't seem to be splashing on my clothes very much, though. Come on. And 3 waves of super mutants at the other spot. Wonderful. Yeah. Oh, lost dog's over here somewhere, is it? I'm sure this isn't anti-armor death core gone, actually. One wave down. There you have him. What you after, Mystical? Some player vendors charge way too much, definitely. Not much point in charging very much at the moment. Nobody seems to buy anything other than, you know, just bullets one at a time, room, as far as I can tell. Hey, where did you come from? Stuck on things that aren't actually there now. There you are. Really? Sealed by a bin. Flying bin, no less. Gosh, I'm starting to build up a kind of vendetta against all dogs in this game. Did the daily ops this morning, and dog kept knocking me off the... what was it? Signal repeater, and all the while it was making blood eagle noises instead of actual dog noises. It was very, very confusing. Sounded like it was using a baseball bat or something on me. It's not a very successful endeavour. If you need help with the power plant, if you're trying to power it up, make sure you've got the quest on and follow it around. Start with the cooling towers. That's usually what I do. You got 45 minutes and it's not that big. So, taking your time finding your way around, it does take a little while at first. After a while it just becomes a stroll. But... oh, things finally working. Where are you, angry bitey animal? I can hear you. Oh, you're up top. Vertical positional audio is always the challenge. Yeah? Problem with my sofa? Well, say my sofa. The sofa. I heard 4 steps. Couple left. That tree's surprisingly solid for a particular model. Dogs are conspicuous by their absence. Get back here. One wave to go. People selling nocturnal weapons for 5k caps, great, yeah, that is insane. I mean, people trying to sell nocturnal weapons for 5 caps is pretty insane. At line 5,000. Yeah, I'm not sure switching the game off counts as ending it though, Steve. Only one left, that's actually going somewhat better than usual. The previous rounds. Nice! That's going to take out some super mutants. One more workshop apparently. I'm well on my way with events as well. Oh, I'm down this end. That's highly confusing. Where's the defend vent? Oh, there we go. Now it's popping up. Damn. What? No quick shots either with the bow in Fallout. Mind you, they weren't particularly good at quick shots in Horizon either, but better than this. Marginally. Oh, apparently I hit something. God knows what, but I hit something. Too high, that. That guy. Oh, headshot as well. That was apparently a headshot as well. One wave down. I love the amount of razor grain in the spot. Or just props in general. It's pretty good. Stick shot, I think. What? Out. Oh, I got that one. No, you can't see me. I'm in stealth. Mind you, it's not like the stealth mechanics are exactly effective in the game, so. Right through his head.
Gonna find you soon, human.
No. Well, it clearly says I have not been detected. How the hell can he see me? Well, this isn't a bad spot to stand to take them out from. They can't really get to me. More somewhere, apparently. Ah, there's Meat Hound. Blending in the shadows. Hear him. Oh, there's one. Sure, I accept that's where the arrow went at all, but... the arrow went in there. Get those solid invisible objects again. Wonderful. Get him eventually. Next. 112 since the middle of December, Steve. That's not a bad going. Ah! Slowest arrows in the world.
To fight.
Attack! Ah, I hear you. Somehow went right between his legs. Better. Oh, the rest of them. Miles away, apparently. Legs as well. Dead. That was a hit. That was wishful thinking. That. Make it to the roof of the house from here. Ah! Can. Nice. Kind of flat up here. Gonna help me find the super mutants much, but not night vision goggles anyway. Ah, there's one of them. That went right through him. I saw it. Only a couple more. One more from the look of this. Can you possibly be... Come on, where are you? The odds this way, apparently. Super mutant, that's a scarecrow. That's a super mutant. Oh! First shot's a win you don't try, apparently. I don't really try with any expectation of succeeding. Okay. So, we need one more workshop. One more glowing creature. Probably do it for today, I think, on those. Else will probably be optimistic. Go and visit some shelters, maybe. Good workshop to grab. Just beside Energy's right there, isn't it? These nocturnal weapons as always play on servers at night. Yeah, that might actually be able to jinx it into giving me some daytime recording. A good point, actually, Steve.
Repeat. This
There you
is
go.
a level 2 nuclear alert. The Xion Energy Plant WV-06.
That's actually a tempting prospect. I'm going to think about that, you know.
Teams are en route. Please remain indoors and await further
Squatch
instructions.
Club. Yeah, Cannibal Junkie Ghoul build's fun as well. Or it will be when it actually becomes a Cannibal Junkie Ghoul. At the moment, it's just a melee ghoul at the moment. A bit of a questionable personality. Interesting approach. Looks like a whole lot of hard work for not a lot of return to me, but it's an interesting approach. Can they actually own this? Yes, they do. Yeah, screw them then. Let's go up to Wade Airport and try that. Oh, let me off. Stand in here where they can't shoot me. Probably. Shut that one. You know how that works, because there's loads of running room. Yeah, stop. That'd be good. Yeah. Nom one of those down. Suspiciously quiet over there. Hey. Ah, see. Mutts. What? Of my wildly inconsistent bow. Didn't even manage to kill the dog with it. No, we can do maximum damage. That's interesting. You ADS, and you slowly watch the crosshair zoom in, and then it stays there. Doesn't reset after each shot, which is interesting. Can't be used until the enemies have taken the place over have been defeated. And it's not giving me the event either. Wonderful, or the quest. Did hear footsteps there. Yeah, doggy, doggy, doggy. Can hear you. There you are. Another one's there. Hopefully that dog that's running around a mile or so over this way. But it seems to be having a hard time with. Don't know. I'll arrive here and let them take him out and see if that allows me to achieve it. Yes, it does. Charming individual doesn't seem to want to let me claim the workshop. Which is fine, because I can sit here all night. How are we doing, Vetre? You alright? Yep. PvP? No chance. Waste of time. I will die before that becomes worthwhile. Like the IRL, not just in game. Nice. What next? I could hunt down another glowing creature. Anywhere around here might be a good bet for. And now. There are probably. A Brim Quarry, that's occasionally have some luck. I might need to put a mask on for that, otherwise I might start dying. Have a mask of some kind. But Charlie the Moo mask doesn't seem to do much for protecting you against airborne diseases, though. I'm kind of curious. It'd be hilarious if it did. Crying out loud. Somebody doesn't even know is there. Brilliant. That's better. Why sneak attack damage so piddly? Oi! Stop blowing holes in my chest. Up here. Damn. Ain't better. No desire to defend Wade Airport. Get him? No, I did not. Don't think so. Still no glowing ones, though. Not having much luck on this front right now. You're not PvP, even though you're not very good at it. Well, I'm not very good at it either, but prefer playing it in games where the mechanics actually are conducive to PvP. Mind you, I haven't even played the one game I've actually enjoyed it in over a year at this point, probably 18 months, maybe longer. Come on! Alright, let's see if we can pull this one off. Oh, we changed direction. Oh, thread the needle. Still no dice on a glowing, so which is very annoying. Oh, there you go. Just about to see you now. Not quite far enough. Got him there. I did. Still not glowing. Right, next. Ah, Uranium Fever's rolling. I don't particularly want to do the event, but... At least this way I can get my... Well, I can do the event and I can get the glowing one at the same time, hopefully.
Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed. Output quantity increased.
Building a corn farm there, Joey. That's... Is it just going to be, with that many, is it just going to be a single flat area full of corn and nothing else? I think you'd need about that much space to put that many corn plants in. Oh, it's a player. Aha! Get what I want! Finally! There's a lot of players in there. 36 with minimal effort.
Management personnel. Remove this individual from the premises.
I think I'm more interested in the stim pack than the Ghoul Slayer's explosive pistol. Actually, that might not be the worst idea for a character I might eventually, one of my other characters actually, eventually play.
Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed. Output quantity increased.
Yeah, it's not enough. Well, I'm convinced about the effectiveness of punching weapons anyway, but certainly don't have enough points spec into it. There's not many players around here. Maybe for me kill. I got it! I got it! F off. 2 minutes left and the event will be done. I'm shite on the floor in this. Evening, Ash. How are you doing? Hope you're well.
Detecting terminated
Certainly
management
does.
personnel. Remove this individual from the premises. Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed. Output quantity increased.
Exterminator's hatchet. Hell no. Power attack, damage, and agility. All the good drops today. Not that I'm particularly bothered, but. What earth is that person firing over there? A highly suspicious sounding weapon. Somebody's firing something that sounds very suspicious. I'm gonna get to find out, I don't suppose.
Extraction complete. Extractors must complete cleaning and ventilation
So,
process
shelters,
before
daily
continuing
ops,
operation.
complete event,
Please vacate.
level up. What's the daily ops? Invisible super mutants, wasn't it? Yeah, we might as well do that on one of my other characters. No point doing it on this one. Not a chance this character's going through daily ops. Way to make full cuts for the day. Can't build. Yeah. Leggy dog there. Right. Good time. Yeah, good. So, well, bounce out, jump onto another character, and then I can actually do a daily op. Which I think will be that one. Cancelling a PvP if everybody stuck to the rules. Don't like your odds on people sticking to the rules, to be honest, Steve, but otherwise it sounds like fun. Go ahead. Yeah, annoys me enough as it is. I'm not trying it with characters that are capable of doing daily ops. I'm not trying it with one that isn't. What's my carry capacity on this? Right. Question is why? Not too sure. Few bits I'll probably get rid of. Probably. PvP arena for what? Just for pistol builds. Be entertaining. Do it with a team, Grey. Yeah, that involves interacting with humans though. They have diseases and stuff. That's why I really want one. That was not hugely successful, was it? No, the problem is... getting rid of... That's a few pounds dropped anyway. Back to my camp. Doesn't each platform to host it. I'm back in the water again. Successful. Well, that's half my problem. Oh well. We'll do it the other way, I guess. That'll be fine. I'm not bothered about whether or not I actually pull off Paladin. Could be doable. The question is being over encumbered. We'll give it a go, see how we do. Coward Indians. Transition to the samurai. Do you like the sound of that build? Appreciate the effort to this. I'm just going to run through it, I think. Not too bothered about success rate, to be honest. Ops are just way too frustrating to be worth the hassle at the moment.
This is the Brotherhood of Steel. Greetings from up
All of them?
this area
What?
stopped coming through. Find them, fix them. Repair the signal repeater to get started.
Oh
We'll
look,
need it working if we want connection to the uplinks. Move out. You can head to the first uplink.
guy's invisible and still
Got connection
shooting.
from the signal repeater.
Wonderful. Been a while since I've seen an up in the burrow side. Just go.
Signal calibration starting now. Looks like
That's
you've
on
got
the way as
company.
well, a cave diving suit.
Victorium.
Damn, didn't quite get that thing put in place fast enough, so I wasn't able to block the missile shot. Oh, look, another invisible suit mutant still seems to be mysteriously able to attack me. He didn't even take out his friend when he blew up either. It's supposed to become visible when they attack me, not when I attack them. Oh dear. You'll be right. I hate interacting with humans. Well, I wasn't serious. Not entirely, anyway. So I don't have grenades at the moment. Stand over there then. Spray of blood was there, didn't give away that I actually got that guy though. I'll be damned, it actually waited until I'd run out of ammo before it reloaded this time. Mind you, if it's going to a half-full plasma coils, I'll be worried. Make the success rate a bit more of a challenge. Right, anyway. How are we doing for time?
I got a signal from the first uplink. Don't let up. Head to the other one now.
You're running faster than I'm supposed to, given I'm not sprinting. That was much smoother than I was expecting.
Second uplink is starting to come through. Looks like it's getting a little crowded in there. Stay on that uplink.
Well, that didn't stop me shooting. Radiated mutant hound, apparently. Xbox is said to be the new master race. I rather doubt it. Cannot see you. Probably because he's invisible. No, it's because he's dead. One or the other, anyway. Do I actually have any grenades? It's kind of annoying me that I don't right now. Throw grenades. Plasma grenades. Why is the invisible dude still able to shoot me? Funny that, isn't it? I'm running out of ammo way too rapidly. I don't like the look of that. And it's another case of the game giving me half-full fusion, well, plasma cores in this case. It's doing it with fusion cores. Using laser weapons, Gatling lasers.
Alright, I got a connection from both uplinks. Good going.
Go! Left foot, right foot. Motherfucker.
Head over.
Oh, my life somehow, now that happened. And not lost, which I thought I was for a second. I successfully picked up my power armor. Yeah, back at the action points. Next one.
This is the place. Guns, sledgehammers, and whatever you got on you at the ready. Cause some trouble.
Go on, take your friends out. You're not going to know about me, so...
Thousand gauges are going
Where's the boss? Come on, where's the boss?
What that thing is. We need it taken out now.
Apparently I didn't get to sprint, though. Right, come on! Fuck off. Oh, I'm in power armor, of course. I'm way too over encumbered. Naturally, I'm wearing a hydraulic powered suit and I'm weaker for it. Am I going to make it? Nah, not a chance, but at least we'll get it at power then, if not Elder.
Yeah, the Brotherhood
13 seconds, what a joke.
These uplinks make a real difference. I look forward to seeing what you can do in the future. Dodge out.
Oh well, that'll do. Anything worth having? Nope. Nope, as per usual, total screaming waste of time. Always put TARDIS. Like it's Minecraft because you know no idea we do in either game. It's fair enough to me. I don't know where my camp is, which is kind of problematic. Apparently I have no light underwater either. Oh, there we go. Next to no light. I think it was going to let me collect that for a minute then. Yeah, there's definitely a few guns I need skins for. Gatling plasmas, Gatling lasers, double barrel shotguns, a few other things as well. Been left out. Carry around 60 calls for your gun. Not so much a player as a turret at that point, really. Decorating stuff she's selling or scrapping. Yeah, it can be handy that as well. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I don't reload if I'm using either a plasma or Gatling laser. Just because I let it auto reload, so I run all the cores down. But after the time, the game will randomly reload when you haven't got an empty clip, which is not very helpful of it.
It's always good to see you around, friend.
Hello, kitty. Or it will just give you, like when it gives you ammo at the end of daily ops, half the time gives you half full cores as well, which is very annoying. But it wasn't bad enough they don't give you enough ammo already. But what can we do? Where's this your least favourite location for daily ops? Yeah, it is a slog, and that's why I think it's my second least favourite. It's just Valley Yalaria I despise. I just hate that location, always have. How we doing, Petrolhead? PC, alright? Yeah, resilient enemies are a nightmare in any location. Loud gun platform. Okay, so how are we doing? 10. Yeah, visit some shelters. It's just not worth the hassle because they don't appear on the map. A couple of events we could do. I'm not going to do. I was going to do that one first. We've already done it once, but hey, it's quick and easy, so I can just cross another one off the list. In a sec, no. Freezing enemies are very annoying in the burrows as well. They're annoying everywhere, but the burrows in particular.
Eastern Regional Penitentiary, I'm coming to you with an urgent message. Mad Dog Malone is on the loose. Yeah. I am deputizing any citizens hearing this message. Head to Grafton Dam and attempt to secure
Oh well,
him.
guy's done the job for me, that's fine. Cool outfit, or girl.
I will make an
Girl.
example of him to all
Cool outfit.
prisoners. My marshals will take care of transporting him back here.
Although, doing a disturbing amount of damage per shot there. Which is fine if you enjoy playing that way, but truth is, you don't enjoy playing that way. You just think you do. Ooh, that moved
As
off.
you build your pillars of transcendence, you may find yourself surrounded by discordant forces that seek to hinder your spiritual enlightenment. Banish them using whatever positive affirmations you wish, and do not let them tear down your pillars. You are
Is the
strong.
voiceover that's suppressing the sound, or is it actually not working
This
properly?
and any other negativity.
Look. That's on defending that one. The bridge one is apparently getting screwed now.
Sometimes the discordant forces prove to be too difficult to keep out, and your pillars of transcendence may falter. Take solace. The holistic light
Dewey.
shines bright when you need it the most. Bathe in its glow until you feel it reinvigorate your pillars.
Guided meditations are weird, and I think it's just the voiceover that's suppressing the sound, which is fine.
Now that you have everything visualized, I will begin a series of positive affirmations while
No,
you act
he
to
spawns
achieve
outside sometimes randomly as well, so he does. Just a bit weird like that. But that's fine.
Empty your mind of all of your troubles. Leave them behind you as you ascend to your new
Not a fan of this one,
spiritual
Lionel.
existence.
A ghoul in the distance. Not exactly a sniper's weapon. I'm not speaking of sniper's weapon. I'm actually struggling for
Feel the sublime energy surround
ammo, so we've got an alternative. I'll do it.
your pillars and allow it to bliss.
Not quite as effective as the other one, but have slightly more ammunition. This one. Also way more accurate over long distances as well. .44 versus 102. Half the damage.
Draw in energy from attune it to your spirit.
Oh, it's legendary. Not anymore, he ain't. It's got Vampire Shovel. A 3-star Vampire Shovel as well, actually. Not a terrible one. Yeah, they may have let him out. He does sometimes spawn outside as well. It's happened to me that way before.
Feel the warm, relaxing energy flow into your
Nope.
body. You can feel it flow into your arms, into your legs.
Just as well you're not talking about a Levi Roots
toes.
dish as well, really.
This
Probably object to that as well.
sensation, a wave of tranquility
Through the
deep
carry weight.
relaxation.
Nobody cares. Jump on Centre Pavilion and spawn kill them. Yeah, that worked.
The light in your mind, body, and soul grows as you feel the pillars of transcendence. Open to it and feel its peaceful embrace.
Could have been the stagger works properly as well. You can keep enemies from getting anywhere near you half the time then. Or they just die. That works too. 8 and 10 left. At least they've mostly fixed the spin up issue. Mostly.
Gather that sublime energy and let it flow into
The hell was that? Freaked out a bit there.
warmth it provides guide your spirit toward a new plane of existence beyond the
Where that guy came from. Nearly there. Late arrival over there. That's just the other player who's now defending the side one. Courtyard one seems to be under fire as well, but I can't run because this game's done. Oh, that's fine. Now they're attacking me bridge one. Rain death upon them. Or rain a small amount of burning on them, but anyway. Well, one of these was legendary. But I may have also hallucinated that. There it goes. You please. And they're pressing the button, nothing's happening. Oh, another 3-star. Did alright on the 3 stars. Go. What else we got left? A few more events. Daily ups, not doing that. Shelters, level up. Go break stuff down because apparently I can't. Yeah, chin it really. Never know too much playing the swearing game. I think that one's tomorrow, to be honest. That's the plan for tomorrow, anyway, Lightning. Yeah, we've gone the wrong way here. I have gone the wrong way here. I think future Noel might be getting picked on a little bit here. What did there want? Yeah. That on general principle. Ha! I can move. Still thinks I'm over encumbered though. Lies! Lies, I tell you. Harpoons that are there as well. Seen shotgun shells. Let's have a look at these plasma cores. Much and nice. Can go as well. Okay. Work on getting some more, which is going to mean a massive copper run on this character at some point. Okay. But there we go. What can we do? Don't like Cyberpunk? Put yourself down, go play again. If that doesn't work, do it again. Can I solo free range without losing any cows? Probably. I don't think I've tried. I probably can. Depends on the character I'm playing.
Picked a good spot for this place.
Keep forgetting he's there and it makes me jump when he starts talking. Right. I think that will probably about do. We've only got a few weeklies left now. Visit 4 shelters, complete 3 daily ops, 2 events, and level up once. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad getting through the weeklies. Nice. We'll jump back in on it on Friday, so it should be comfortable to get through it there. So for about one evening, I think that will probably do. Good bit of progress made today, actually. I'm quite pleased with that. Better than I was expecting. Fun to play my archer for a bit. I haven't done it in a while, although I quickly remembered all the annoying points about being an archer character. Actually got PlayStation and got Spider-Man and Ghost Tsushima. That's supposed to be 2 of the better titles on the last generation. Have you played Horizon Zero Dawn, Gray? If not, play that too. I think you watched me playing through it, but yeah, that was good. Hate Spider-Man. Never actually seen any of the new Spider-Man games, not in any detail anyway. I'll have to check them out at some point. They got very well reviewed. Night monkey. Poor guys, crikey, yeah. Just sounds masochistic, I think is the word I'm looking for there. Playing Fall Guys. It did explode when it came out, that though. Oh, it seems to have declined in popularity more recently. There was Among Us that was really impressing me with how well it had done. Kind of out of nowhere. That was pretty cool. Not quite sure what you're referring to there. My rank on the scoreboard. Say yes. I did have the better part of 2 weeks off over Christmas, which is why my rank is where it is. You did a lol holiday. Dunno. All I did over the Christmas period was jump on a Tuesday and finish, like, do the weeklies and that day's dailies. So I basically had 2 weeks where I didn't do any dailies, pretty much. Or I did 2 days out of 14, you know. That's resulted in me being a significantly lower rank, but fine. Last time we went through, the last season, I finished with something like 3 weeks, 4 weeks early, something like that, and I missed about a week's worth of dailies on that as well, so that was a duddle. Neverwinter. Yeah, I got put off the idea. Well, never even really thought about playing that, but remembering Neverwinter Nights puts me off the idea. Sure, they're not the same though. I don't know how the hell to explain Fall Guys, to be honest, Belinda. Other than it's a bit like Total Wipeout or something like that, but in video game form. And with more players competing at once. Best thing I can think of to describe it. week we are? Around about 6 weeks, I think we're on. Let's have a look. Come on. So it started on the 15th, so 1, 2, 3. That's the 4th week of it. 4th week of the season so far. And on the 15th of December, so. Herein, is it? Oh, Jesus. Looking at what's going on in Washington, popped up as a notification on my phone. Biden's apparently describing it as an insurrection rather than a protest. It's got a point, although it might be a little overkill, that. Oh yikes, it's even getting worse. Shots fired apparently. Have a look at a bit more detail later. It is alarming. Smudge on democracy. That's probably more true than it sounds, actually, to be honest. I know. $112 levels on new character in 4 weeks. Yeah, that's pretty fast, Steve. It's a lot of hours sunk in. Taking to putting X's into your name, Gray. Ooh, bad times that one. Well, I haven't dived that deep into it yet, no, but that doesn't surprise me very much. Sort of brainless shit he does, really. Yeah. If you're going for looking like a 12-year-old playing COD, that's probably the perfect name there, Gray. Maybe 15 with the blaze it bit, but it's just kind of a drag sometimes getting usernames and keeping them and so on and so forth. Well, changing your username on PSN, from what I recall, is certainly did used to be nearly impossible. I thought they gave you the opportunity to do it, but I can't remember. There might have been some kind of annoying cost to that, or I did want to because I used my actual name on a PlayStation account and I can't change it. So that's very annoying. Cyber zombie, that works. I think he'll have 550 coattails there, Belinda, is he? Turn the news off. Don't blame you, Gentigo. Yeah. 2021 off to a flying start. Did you? Yeah. Delete it? Yeah, but there's a load of stuff on there I'll lose if I delete it. I think there's stuff on my PSN store. I've bought through the store. There's not much, but I should check it and find out, really. Mind you, I'd imagine deleting it would be kind of a pain in the neck as well. I haven't seen anybody put _dash in their name yet. Well, that's probably not a bad way to go, Gray. Managed to hold on to the nickname for almost 18 years. That's a good run. That is a very good run. I've done fairly well on mine. I think I've got mine on most platforms, so it's always a bonus. Share colonies on other planets. Yeah, it's does have a certain appeal. Mind you, judging by the way Elon Musk wants to set Mars up, maybe not. Doesn't sound like it'd be a particularly reliable and secure place to go. God knows what kind of legal code he wants to enact. Mind you, it'd probably be good for a laugh. So long as you don't actually have to live under it. There we go. Mind you, worst case scenario with the current situation, they'll just ship all the, run all the senators up to the senators and Congress people up to the roof, ship them off somewhere else, and just carry on in another location where people don't know where they are. So, won't hold things up too permanently, I shouldn't imagine. I see what you mean, guy. That works. Except with an A, not an E in grey, though. That's the painful bit. Season of Expanse. 6K grey. Lovely. I'm not familiar with that one. Yeah, it's just. To be honest, you're making me think about Elite Dangerous again now. Kind of following a bit of the upcoming update on that and more videos about it. So, kind of making me want to play that at the minute. But I kind of want to hold off at the same time because I might end up playing it with my brother after we finish Divinity eventually. We were going to play that over Christmas but never got around to it. We ended up playing Cyberpunk independently. I think one of my big plans for 2021 is to have a look around at a few other games that have building and stuff in. See if we can add a few extra things into rotation, keep things a bit more interesting. Switching to doing it full time increases the amount of focus on Fallout a lot, so it'd be nice to have variety. Be a nice thing to hopefully aim for over the course of the year, along with a couple of other goals. Speaking of goals, did you happen to notice the big 9K we crossed tonight? That was awesome. Very, very cool. Never watched it apart from the first episode. Oh, Netflix, that makes sense. Netflix, Prime, one or the other. Either way. Eventually I'll get to the point where I can afford to take my subscriptions back out again, so... Well, I probably could now, wanted to, but... Eventually. Still haven't seen The Mandalorian yet. Well, season 2 of it. Definitely want to. 2021's going to be a travel year. Well, second half might be. First half's not looking too optimistic. 2 days into lockdown 3.0. I was supposed to go and visit my mates at the beginning of April. I was supposed to have a big gathering at one of my friends' house last year. And like 2 weeks before it happened, the first lockdown kicked in. So that plan obviously went out the window. And we've basically done nothing since then. The furthest place I've been since then is a bleeding supermarket. In 9 months. So it's been over a year since I've gone anywhere else, because Christmas, obviously, last year. So I've literally not gone anywhere. Rich from not vacationing. Nice. Thank you very much, Belinda. You've powered the plants up and you've got the workshop taken over, Mystical. Head over to the fusion core generator, which should be just around the corner from the workbench, just by a door. And then if you build a power connector of some kind, pylon or something, stick that in front of it, there should be a box on the wall to your right that will put out 100 power as you've repaired the power station. It doesn't work at all if you don't repair it. You'll be able to connect that to your pylon and then onto the fusion core generator, and it'll create them for you over time. Cheers now. Yeah, Xbox controllers were way too chunky and heavy. I assume they've dealt with their battery issue from the earlier versions, but... Yeah. The bonus tracks for 2020 are going on at the moment. Yeah, not far off, Matt. Where are we? Things continue at the rate they have done recently. I would reckon by the time we get the next major update for Fallout, at the very least, we'll hit 10k. At the end of the first quarter would be nice. You found the Xbox controller sits well because it's a broken finger. Fair enough. To each their own. I find it too chunky and heavy personally. But I've been using PlayStation controllers since the first PlayStations. I would. Mind you, nothing beats good old mouse and keyboard. Way forward. And that's a natural business for using a controller with a PC. Except on the odd game where the PC control, well, the keyboard and mouse controls are set up particularly poorly. Like the Assassin's Creed series springs to mind. Excuse me. There's $8.99 on yours. Steve. Yeah, sometimes the front page of YouTube doesn't update as fast as the back pages. If I go into my behind the scenes stuff, I can see the actual number that updates a bit more often. Any news on the search boxes, Darian? Not yet. I would imagine we'll hear more about it probably tomorrow, actually. But like we might actually, yeah, it's supposed to be a quality of life one that's coming in the next patch, so probably at the soonest a week today, maybe the week after, but I think we'll hear more about it tomorrow. Either way, I'll have a video on whatever news they do put out tomorrow, assuming they do put any out. If they don't put anything out, then that'll be a bit challenging. Do something different, I guess. You're young to know about the first PlayStation? I wish. Yeah. Yeah, the original Xbox ones were massive. Not that the new ones aren't, but yeah. for riding Mountain Horizon. Yeah, I'd imagine they probably are better for that as well. Much appreciated, Mr. Go. Yeah, I think, what else? Assassin's Creed Origins was the big one recently. I played that a few months ago, and that was definitely better with a controller. Like, the PC controls were almost unusable. Tried it with the Dead Space PC port, but neither the controller nor the mouse and keyboard worked on that one, so that was a total disaster. So I think I got that for free anyway, so that's not close. What else did I use it? Briefly used it to see how it went with Jedi Fallen Order, but it made literally no difference at best. And at worst, I think I preferred the mouse and keyboard anyway, so yeah, I'll stick with my old favourite. This will comfortably on your hands as well, Steve. Yeah. No, I've never bought Fallout First either, Darian. I don't have any objection to it, just haven't really... Like, what comes with it is not enough to tip me over the edge into spending the money, so... If they turn around and said in private worlds you can... Well, when mods become a thing, I'll probably pick it up. But if they also said you can choose what kind of weather you have and what time of day it is, and things like that, which you can't do on regular servers for obvious reasons, then at that point I'll be like, yes, I want that. But that's pretty much what it would take at the moment to get me to go for Fallout First. Mind you, the atom inclusion's not bad. That does have a certain appeal. Enjoying Valhalla lately. Definitely want to play that. I checked the discounts on that at the moment, but they're nowhere near enough for me to take the risk on that game either. An axe accident, luckily didn't lose anything. Something. Thumbs on a PC keyboard. Thumb should be on the spacebar. Didn't move. Game was more broken on launch for 76 or Cyberpunk. Depends what console you play, what system you're playing it on. Cyberpunk on consoles, but 76 on everything else, I think. Mind you, 76 wasn't anywhere near as bad as it was made out to be. Most of what people said about that was bullshit. And 60% of what people have said about Cyberpunk's crap as well, so... Demanding, but it does work fine. Got a few bugs, but the massive open world game, they all have bugs these days. Face melt. Yeah, we've heard. Republicans might be overstating it a little bit though, face melt. It's more like just Trump supporters. Particular cult of. Sat on a can of it. Yeah, that's a potentially dangerous accident now. Could be very cold if nothing else. I don't care about the scrap box. That does have a certain appeal, but yeah, not enough to push me over the edge there, Darry. Like having a separate stash box as well, Eric. Yeah, I can understand that. So it's an inconvenience to me, but not having that, but I don't know, not by enough. I'd probably still end up with the same problem anyway. I'd just fill it up with legendary stuff that I want to sell and can't shift. So, like I say, big thing for me will be mods and or the ability to choose what time of day and weather you have in the game. Which mods will probably be the thing that do that anyway, so see what happens. Mind you, no news on when mods might come out yet, just they're coming. Same as it's been for over a year at this stage. Well, been since before the game launched, so. Yeah, the background colour changes on members' icons. Well, you're on green at the minute, Steve. Can't remember what the thresholds are for that. I'll have a look. Yeah, you across the threshold into pink at 6 months. So. You're on the 3-month tier at the moment. It says after 2 months on here, but that means 3 months. That's what comes after 2. YouTube, as usual, phrasing things very, very weirdly. Yeah, red, blue, green, pinky purple. Followed by silver and then gold. I don't think anybody's hit gold yet. Although some will if they're still doing it over the summer. 2-year mark. Look up what you're on if you like, Steve. Somewhere. You're here somewhere. Yeah. I'm green for a bit yet. Yeah, you'll be on the green next month, I think, Gray. Wait, that came out wrong. But 7-8 quid a month for the scrap box. Yeah, if it was a bit cheaper and just the scrap box, that'd be worth it. So the atoms are almost worthwhile to me, but almost. It's just not quite enough of them. But they are. You get more for your money than you would in terms of atoms. You get more atoms for your subscription, your Fallout First membership, than you would if you were buying the atoms for the same amount of money on their own. So it works out quite well. That's an also worthwhile part of it. Yeah, like the fact the tent doesn't have weapons and armor benches. Yeah, having something for scrapping would make that considerably more useful. Did I play Skyrim Lightning? I did, several times. I've actually got it installed at the moment. With a load of mods. I haven't played it in ages, but uninstalling the mods is just sufficiently hard work that I couldn't be bothered to uninstall the game. Also the idea of reinstalling it if I change my mind and want to play again. Yeah, I have played Skyrim several times. Never completed the story, though. Always got distracted doing side stuff. Yeah, fun game. Finally got a version of the Brotherhood Recon suit. Yeah, it's quite good. Talking about the channel member badges, Lightning. It's Steve and Gray and a few others have next to their names. The little logos next to their names with different colours. I can't remember either, Matt, to be honest. It has been a while. Probably at least 18 months or so, 2 years maybe. Something like that. 41, yeah, they have been smashing that button. That's nice. Thank you very much, everyone. Auto-axe weapon in the files for 76. I've no idea whether or not we'll ever see it. Auto-axe. Think what kind of thing that could be. Unless it was sort of like a Mr. Handy Buzzblade meets a Ripper, or an axe meets a Ripper, you know. Chainsaw axe. But you never know, that might be added later on. Need to add stuff to spice it up a bit. Melee definitely needs an overhaul and stuff, so making it a bit more interesting. Not as badly as pistols and stuff do, but yeah, interesting to see what happens. Enjoyed Skyrim and completed it, I think. Good game. Very good game. Also buggy as hell. Yeah, I used to get distracted by side stuff so often that never got that far with it. I might pick it up again at some point. We'll see. Test 6 won't be out before... what year is it? 2021? We're 25 at the earliest anyway, so... somewhere in that timescale I might get time to squeeze Skyrim out at some point. I wonder if it's 2 years yet. Yeah, I've got no way to check that. I'm just sort of vaguely guessing. Yeah, chainsaws are pretty terrible, which is a pity because it could be a lot of fun. But... a disc score with a long handle. That would basically be a Mr. Handy Buzzblade, though, wouldn't it? Basically something we've got already. Then again, that's also kind of a ripper on a stick, really. So, in the way it functions. So maybe they'll do something else with it. I don't know. Mind you, the difference between a spear and a what's that new weapon that's come in recently, Warglaive, is minimal. They just look a bit different. So who knows? $5 a month for access to the scrap box. Yeah, that'd be fairly reasonable. Fallout First Light. Although I can't imagine they'll do that because I think a lot of people will decide that that's all they really want and switch from the full subscription to the light one, and the revenue will probably plummet. The question is whether or not the people on the other side will start spending to make up the difference or more. Interesting thing to wonder about. I think if Bethesda thought that they'd make more by doing it that way, they'd have done it that way already, though. But for Skyrim, Grey, the version of Skyrim I've got modded at the moment is pretty significantly overhauled, but it's got an absolute ton of mods on it. A couple of them. I think I've basically maxed out the amount of viable mods I can do without having way more modding skill than I've got. Your spring speed chainsaw, yeah, that would be brutal. Yeah, I can't see him doing it for as little as 25 a year, though. Not really worth it to them at that point. Like I say, I think the big deciding factor as to whether or not they put a lower tier into Fallout First that just had the scrap box would be whether or not they think they'd make more money. If they think they're going to lose out on it, they won't do it. But Fallout First has been in the game for over a year at this point, so the idea has probably occurred to them. I guess they think they'll lose more than they make. That's why they haven't done it. It's something people have been talking about for ages, so... Yeah, exactly. Realistically, they need to suddenly start making a buttload more money so they can create a lot more content for us. Doing the same stuff over and over is kind of a drag at the minute. Any Brotherhood equipment from Daily Ops? I think I've got a couple of bits, but not much. But I'm doing them a lot less lately. Like bare minimum. I'll do it if it's a reasonably easy combination, but I'm not going to waste my time and effort on anything that's really hard work or anything like that. It's just too annoying to make it worthwhile. Overhauled the whole system. Interesting thought. Yeah, I might have actually seen some of his mods or seen videos about them or something like that at some point, because I've seen some pretty substantial overhauls of systems like the perk system and the magic system and stuff. Although I've never actually used any. Or have I? The current set of mods might have a few changes to that sort of thing in it. I can't remember. But, either way. Who knows? Skyrim might drop in there eventually at some point. We've got a whole laundry list of stuff lined up. Need to do the rest of the Mass Effect series. Need to do Doom Eternal. And that's after Cyberpunk. What else have we got lined up? Want to play Fallout 3 again at some point. Dragon Age. Need to go through all those before the new Dragon Age comes out. Yeah, that's probably like a year and a half's worth of content, right? Streams right there. But we'll see. Mind you, I'm toying with the idea of flipping the schedule at the minute and doing Tuesday, Thursday Fallout, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever else I'm playing. Till Bethesda can manage to get some decent sized content together for the game anyway. But we shall see. Which they ain't going to do anytime soon, so. I'll ponder it. You'd miss having private worlds, Belinda. Fair enough. I can see where you get used to it. Go 177. I think it starts getting to be problematic around about the 200 mark, or possibly somewhere around there. No, I think it might actually be a funny number that starts to cause problems. Like your private server lightning. Yeah. Not played Skyrim, Matt. You absolutely should. If you like that sort of game, it's pretty awesome. Fallout 3 and Dragon Age fan lightning. Yeah, I like them both as well. It's been a long time since I played Fallout 3. Probably before Fallout 4, as soon as my PS3 has long since blown up, which is what I played Fallout 3 on. But figure out how to get it working on Windows 10 and play it on here if I had the chance, and probably mod it. Definitely want to go through Dragon Age at some point. Never got around to playing Inquisition yet, actually. I need to do. Yeah, doesn't work out that evenly, really, does it, Steve? Yeah. I'm thinking it might be the way to go, Matt, switching things around. Particularly as, we've done all the big content in the game at least twice, some of it 3 times or more. It'd be nice to do something different, so rather than just doing the repetitive challenges over and over and over, flipping it around to doing that twice a week instead of 3 times a week might be a better way of going. Focusing on some other stuff for the streams. Won't change the videos any, but might make things a bit more fun. Put down a horse on a cliff on a horse and Dragon Age that goes flat but doesn't die. Interesting idea. I haven't seen that particular bug. I'm assuming that's Inquisition. Tuesday Fallout would work for the Atomic Shop resets. Yeah, it worked for Thursday being news video day as well, so there is that too. $254, is it? Yeah, people probably do underrate Fallout 3, to be honest, Darren. My favourite, personally. Or it was my favourite. I think it still is my favourite. I'll have to play it again to reconfirm that. First one I played, though, so do love that game. Very fond memories. Had atmosphere to it and drew you in, or at least it drew me in a way that none of the ones since have either. Fallout 4 had a pinch, but even Fallout 4 wasn't quite as effective at it as 3 was. Such an awesome, destroyed environment. It was really cool. Exchange rate's kind on the euros, it went. That's alright. And I think they're going to get mods on 76? God knows, to be honest, John. We're lucky sometime this year, but they are judiciously avoiding giving anything even remotely resembling a timescale. Part of that might have to do with when their tax and financial year switches over. The timing of announcements affects stuff like that. So that might have something to do with it, but if it's going to be this year, we'll probably start hearing more about it in the second quarter, and then it might be at the end of the year, but not before the last quarter of this year, I wouldn't think. Probably not before next year altogether either. That'll be my guess. Otherwise, we'd have heard something more about it by now. And all we've heard really is that they're working on it. But mods in an online shared game, that's the challenge. Do it in a way that doesn't screw other players over. Obviously why we're private world focused. Fallout New Vegas 10 out of 10? Nah. Fallout New Vegas 3 out of 10, man. Worst Fallout game ever. Or worst of the new ones, anyway. Yes, worse than 76. But a long way. These days a good day. And I don't think I got quite that high for 76, to be honest, Aaron. Yeah, definitely do want to play Inquisition at some point, Gray. I will probably work through Origins and 2 first, though. That would just make more sense. And we've got plenty of time before the next one comes out anyway, so we'll probably hop around between a few different series, I think, rather than doing it all back to back. Keep life interesting. Yeah, mapping 3 is definitely better. It's much less linear as well. Much less, I don't know. Obsidian's writing style does my head in. That's probably overstating it a bit, but I'm not a fan. I'm glad you enjoy yourself, Matt. All good, John? Should have had more counters than Meredith stuff. That came as a bit of a shock to me. That went from 0 to 60 very fucking quickly, that did. A bit. During that scene, I felt a bit like I've been driving a Mini Cooper my whole life, and suddenly was asked to drive a Formula 1 car. With no warm-up. It was like, holy crap! That was fun. Weekends in general usually for the builds. I try to hit them on Saturday, but depends how my progress goes through the week with it. But a weekend and Thursday are the reliable slots for, relatively reliable slots for Fallout stuff. Tuesday happens as and when I've got something to make a video on, really. But it would work for streams as well. Kind of break things up quite nice. Yeah, exactly. You'd need some means to take the mods out on live servers, Todas. A way of disabling them on there. It's not I don't like New Vegas, it's just the worst of the set. Just way more linear than the other ones. And like I say, Obsidian's writing style, as much as everybody lauds it, they're mad. They're just, yeah. Obsidian is just not that good at writing stories. The weird thing though, because like I said the other week, Horizon Zero Dawn, the lead story writer on that game came off of New Vegas with Obsidian, jumped to Guerrilla Games and started working on the story for Horizon Zero Dawn. Literally went from one to the next. Story in Horizon Zero Dawn, great. Story in New Vegas, not so much. So it's something internal to the studio rather than the individuals writing the story, which is curious. But yeah, Obsidian. Everybody's saying, "Oh, here, hoping Microsoft buying Bethesda means we get New Vegas 2," and I'm just sitting there going, "Fuck no, not that." I'd rather have a remaster, which also is not going to happen, of Fallout 3. Back again, Ancient. In place Vegas 2nd. Above 76. Yeah, no, bottom of the pile for me, I think, Steve. Yeah. Literally, every time I play a game developed by Obsidian that in any way relates to something somebody else did, the version that somebody else did is always better, so it goes for New Vegas as well. Stuck in overtime for the next 2 hours. Well, I'm definitely not going to be here for another 2 hours, Gerst. Actually, about due to wind down, really. We're on what? 11:30 over here, so time for me to wind down a bit. Horizon Zero Dawn also wasn't made in 18 months. True. I haven't played the DLC, I have to admit, Steve. But, you know, why would I buy the DLC for a game that I didn't massively enjoy the main game of? I don't know if I have the DLC on PC. I've definitely got New Vegas on PC, but I don't know if it came with the DLC included or not. Fallout 3 Remastered would be great. It's not going to happen, but it would be great. Any games I'm going to play? Stuff I've got planned at the moment after Cyberpunk will be Mass Effect, Doom Eternal, and I'm not sure other than that, really. Pokemon Go, I think that's probably not going to happen now. Yeah, trying to stream Pokemon Go will be more like the pokey part will be getting poked with a knife in the ribs as I wander around town, probably, and somebody tries to steal my phone. So give that one a miss, I think. Only 3:30. Yeah, it's cold and dark over here. 76 feels hugely different after 4. Yeah, it would do. If you want a beginner's guide, though, there is one on the channel. I would say go onto the little search function at the top of the channel and search for it. It's probably the fastest way. But it might be up on the front page of the channel as well, so it might be right there on the front somewhere for you. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll have a look now. Let's have a look. Yeah, there it is. Hang on. Yeah. So on the front page, there we go. It says 9K now. If you go down to, well, the popular uploads right at the top, there's the beginner's guide for you. Oh, you can also find all the other guides that I've done over the last 2 years in the playlist there. Which Mass Effect will be on Mass Effect 2 next. I played through 1 last year, so definitely Mass Effect 2 next. I may or may not have to look into modding that to improve it, but it might be a bit too much trouble to mod that. I played a little bit of Mass Effect 2 for to get footage for the new stream intro and outro, but there were pros and cons with that. I don't know. We'll see how we do. That might be another one that works better with the controller. Maybe. Skeptical at this point. Do like Doom. You like the multiplayer team deathmatches? Fair enough. I enjoy going through the campaign more myself, just. yeah, definitely want to play Doom Eternal at some point this year. Probably later on. Need to wait for the price to come down a bit, like everything else on me at the minute. Just play as a biotic and throw people around the place. Yeah, that's a fun way of doing it, Gary. I'd imagine only having one go-to move would get a tiny bit repetitive. Cheers, Steve. I appreciate it. I do like mixing things up. Well, I can't really remember. I think Mass Effect 2 did change the basis of the way biotics and other things worked, didn't it? Like, you needed disruptor and stuff to get through shields and stuff, and biotics wasn't particularly useful until after you got through them or something. I forget. I have to refresh myself when I play it, but yeah. Definitely want to play that at some point. Probably a couple of months off yet, but we'll get there. This is a great series, Belinda. Give it a go. I might do a character that's got some biotic abilities. Might cross over. Saying that though, I'll probably want to import my character from Mass Effect 1, so may end up with a soldier again off that. But can I have other characters doing biotics, which I think I usually do. Mix things up. Yeah, looking forward to playing that at some point. Like I say, Doom... I had mixed feelings before Doom Eternal came out about whether or not I wanted to play it because of some of the changes to it. Quite sure whether or not it looked like my cup of tea, but yeah, looks like fun in short, so definitely do want to pick it up eventually. I'll probably get it tomorrow because it's 12:30. Yeah, on the continent then. Thought you might be. Wasteland 3 surprised you? Yeah, some of the older games like that I've enjoyed, but I didn't really enjoy Wasteland 2. I've tried it a couple of times, and I liked ideas and bits and pieces of it, but it just didn't kind of keep me playing for really all that long at all, so I'd like to give Wasteland 3 a go as well, see if that kind of holds my attention a bit more. But at the same time, I don't want to spend a vast amount on the game if in case I end up not doing it. Lithuania. A couple of hours ahead there then. 3 hours ahead maybe. Speaking of hours ahead, I think 20 to 12 is probably about late enough for me this evening. Gonna put my feet up and munch some of the freaking massive Christmas cake my brother sent me today. And chill out before I crash out. I think that's my plan for the evening. Yeah, you're gonna struggle with crossplay, unfortunately. The closest you can get to crossplay is if you're on Game Pass, you can take your character from PC to Xbox and back, I think, in 76, but that's about the closest you can get to it at the moment. I was going to put more time and effort into crossplay, really. But again, limited resources, I suppose, that's got a lot to do with it. This will say your weight is low and your powers recharge fast. Armor to boost damage reduction. Would be pretty effective, Greg. Yeah, I'm starting to yawn now. Yeah, it is rather awesome. So, Christmas cake's just like a week's worth or a month's worth of meals or something crazy like that. I think it's huge. Definitely looking forward to chowing down on that. Anyway, folks, so how we doing, Tyler? You alright? Just winding down now. Plan tomorrow is Little Cyberpunk, which will be after the video, so hopefully we'll get on by 8. If not, it might be a little bit later, depends how long it takes me to make the video and when Bethesda gets some news out to us and all that stuff. So do keep your eyes open for tomorrow's news video. Tried No Man's Sky. I've tried No Man's Sky, Belinda. To be honest, I've tried it twice, and I got about 40 or so hours in each time, and then I was just like, okay, this is getting kind of dull. I don't really like the camp build, the base building mechanics in it at all either. They're just, nah, it doesn't gel with me, No Man's Sky, unfortunately. I might give it another go again eventually, but for now, I'm not dull on it. Anyhow, I'm definitely going to start chilling out and then making my way to bed. So, thank you all for hanging out tonight. I do hope you've had fun. I have enjoyed myself, so thank you to you guys for that. Social media links under my noggin as usual if you want to catch up with me over there. Links are down in the description as well if you want the fast way of doing that. Merch stores down there as well as our channel memberships. I have no doubt merch store will be popping up somewhere in chat fairly soon. So we've got hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, phone cases, mouse mats. If you're interested in such things, support is humongously appreciated. It makes a massive difference. It's really, really helpful. So massive thanks to everybody who has done all of those things so far. And in the meantime, if you haven't already, likes, subs, hugely appreciated. See if we can get to that 10k mark, would be absolutely sublime. Mind you, 9k is a bloody big number, so that is pretty awesome as well. And yeah, we'll jump in and do a little Cyberpunk tomorrow night. We'll probably be carrying on with, I don't know what we'll carry on with, probably Takamura stuff, but we might do some other stuff as well. See how we feel. I kind of want to crisscross the storylines a bit in that. So we shall see. But for now, I'll say thank you all for hanging out. Yep, went well. Have a very good evening for what's left of it if you have that. If not, have a good day if you're just getting up, or sleep well, some varying combination of those. And yeah, we'll do this all again with videos and streams tomorrow night. So, thank you all for hanging out. I'll catch you then. DX.